So we'll make a start on the cleaning of the pot. There's quite a few weeds, and also the moss has gone on the trunk. This has to be removed, and if left unchecked, the moss is always very wet, and if it's not removed, the bark remains wet, and eventually it would rot and the tree would die. So it's very important to remove the moss from the trunk and also the surface roots, because it has bark on it at the top. So I'll come back to the moss shortly, but remove these weeds. pot is now clean, and I'm just going to dress it up where we've taken off the weeds, and a lot of this moss has come in because a lot of the moss has come off because there were weeds, surface weeds, which perhaps not very apparent on camera. And what I'm going to do is dress it up with very fine grade akadama, just improve the appearance. That's the akadama. Just a little bit. Also breaks up the moss. I'll give the pot a quick turn, and then we'll have a look at the whole tree before I finish off. The nabari on this is very, very nice, but it was all covered up in moss up to about here, so it didn't really show. And that's another good reason to take the moss off. But the main reason is to prevent the tree from dying. As I've said numerous times before, if the moss remains on the bark, it's constantly wet, and the bark then is constantly wet, which results in the bark rotting. And when that happens, nutrients aren't going up and down the tree, and the tree then eventually dies. There we are. We'll do a quick close-up of the nabari before we have a look at the full tree. There we are. Right, that's the front of the tree, and I'll give it a turn. It just about managed to get that in. And that's the front. Just realize that the tree is slightly to the right of the pot. There we are. It's all done for today, and I'll give it a quick turn so you can see it from all angles. It's a big tree, but there we are. That's the front of the tree, and that's all for today, folks. Thank you for watching, and to watch more, please subscribe. This is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai in West London.